Hi everyone. So today we are exploring a question that was asked on a subreddit GRE preparation, and so again we have 3 points. The conditions are given as follows, and we have to figure out which of the quantities is greater, which is a typical format in which GRE questions are asked. So I uploaded this question on EverTutor. We have a feature named Review a GRE question. So here's a brief about it. Again, it's the data that is already mentioned. P lies between -3 and -2. Q is -1 and 0. R is again 0 and 1. Now we cannot precisely pinpoint to the exact point because we don't know where that is. We can only work with ranges, and the point can exist anywhere between the range. So now what we'll do is we'll try to create some scenarios. We have to calculate a distance between P and Q and a distance between Q and R. So let's take case 1 in which P is near the lower bound, that is -2.9. Q is near the upper bound, -0.1, and R is 0.1, just above 0, which is the lower bound for it. So the distance comes out to be 2.8 units and 0.2 units. Now in this particular case, P is again greater than Q. The quantity A is greater than Q, quantity B. So that is one of the case. Now let's create another scenario in which P is closer to -2, that is the upper bound for it. Q is again closer to -1, that is the lower bound. And R is close to 1, that's the upper bound. Trying to put and calculate using the new distances, we get P as PQ, distance PQ as 1.2 and QR as 1.8. Thus, in this particular case, B is greater than A, right? So again, we cannot conclusively say that if we choose different values or consider different scenarios, quantity A is sometimes greater and sometimes quantity B is greater. So we come to our answer that we can't determine which is always greater for this particular question. So the answer would be D. So this was one of the walkthroughs. If you are interested in, we have started a series in which we try to scrape the subreddits and get the best questions that people have asked and try to solve them with detailed walkthroughs. You can again try it out yourself on the Tutor website for free of cost. The link is again linked in the description below. Also, the list to the complete playlist of questions is also downside. So if you want to check and if you want to try it out on your own, you can check the description as well. All right. Thank you so much for sticking through, and all the best for your preparation.